Hi everyone! Recently, I've been working on a music video, which I'm doing entirely in grease pencil. While I'm working on this project, I'll be posting regular updates showing off any progress, like new scenes, development of rigs, and hopefully tips and tricks that I learn along the way. Also, I'm working on a new tutorial based on this character, which will be aimed at complete beginners to Blender and grease pencil. In this video, I'll show off my rig and its capabilities, and I'll demonstrate my animation workflow with a simple walk cycle. Okay, let's get started. So here's my rigged grease pencil character. Here we can see the inverse kinematics, or IK, on his legs. This saves us time when animating, especially when we want to keep the feet fixed in place. Here is a little stretch and squash. Unlike the legs, we have a forward kinematics, or FK rig, on the arms. And there's a properties bone to change the hand poses. We have a bit of a head turn here. I might have to refine that a bit later. Much like the hands, we can change the mouth shape using another properties bone. At certain stages in the music video, he loses control, and to represent that, I made this noisy effect. We also have a control for the eyes, blinking, and even pupil dilation. Finally, we've got some controls for the eyebrows. And we have a very similar rig for his friend. Okay, let's see how it animates. When I make a rig, I find that it's helpful to test its limits with a simple animation. Here I'll show the rig in use as I animate a simple 2-step walk cycle. As many of you may know, most walk cycles are made up of 8 poses. As I block out the walk cycle, try to see if you can spot them. First, there's the contact pose. This is where the front foot first hits the floor. Then we have the down pose. Here, the momentum of the previous step pulls the character's body down. Then there's the passing pose. This is where the back leg first passes in front of the other. At this point, the body is rising back up again. When we're nearly at the end of the first step, we have the up pose, where the body is at its highest point. At halfway through the cycle, we have the second contact pose, where the leg that was in the front is in the back, and vice versa. The second half of the cycle is the same with mirrored poses. Contact, down, passing, up, and then loop. As he steps, you might notice that I turn his torso and head from side to side. Note the overlapping action within the arm. This gives the walk a sense of laziness. Here I'm smoothing out the animation in the graph editor. To add some drag or overlapping action to the different parts of his body, I shift the keys in the timeline by a few frames. This can help with creating a sense of natural motion because not many things start and stop in unison. At the end, I wanted to add some variety to the otherwise constant cycle, by adding some animation to the eyes. To do this, I used the NLA editor. This is new to me, but from what I can tell, it's often used to mix different actions. I used it to overlay the eye animation with the base walk cycle. There we go, we have the final render. In the music video, I'm going to make use of Blender's lighting system, so I've made sure to spend some time experimenting with it. Here I'm seeing how the lights interact with the grease pencil objects, in regards to distance, angle, and a host of other variables. Here I'm moving the lights up close to his face and even behind him. In the end, I was pretty happy with how the lights interacted. Another thing that I've been trying out is Blender's node-based compositor. For a long time, I kept away from it because it looked too complicated. Until recently, I thought it was just a lot of work for something that wasn't really necessary. But now I see its power. After making a full test scene, I was ready to learn how to use the compositor, and this is what I came up with. Here you can see my node tree to achieve this. Everything in the red box is the sky in the background, while everything in the blue box makes up what's in the scene, so the grease pencil objects and the lights. The pink box, on the other hand, is where the magic happens. These are all of the effects. So here's the scene without any effects. Then after some color grading, a vignette, and then I added some lens distortion, making it look like this. This process can look intimidating at first, but it's a lot simpler than it looks, I promise. The compositor is used for several things, including cool effects, but it can also be used for 2D layer ordering, and adding images and other elements into your scene without needing to import them into the 3D environment. So here's the final test scene. Obviously I can't play the music, but hopefully you can get the idea. I've noticed recently there's been a lot of interest in rigged grease pencil animation on this channel, and I've been thinking about possibly doing a live stream on this topic. We could cover character creation, rigging, drawing, even a session or two on animation. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested and what you would like to see. If there's enough interest, I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for all of your support. All the best, and I'll see you around.